Hey, it's AT time. My name is Ron Friedman, and today on Animation Trainers, we're going to continue with part 3 in our series here called My Animation Journey, in which I will be speaking in detail about what made me want to become an animator in the first place and how I got to where I am today. And to make sure that you don't miss any of the upcoming videos in this series or any of the other videos that we post here on Animation Trainers, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and switch the notification bell to all. As I mentioned in the previous video in this series, which you can watch by clicking here in case you missed it, I had taken some classes at the Animators Union offices in North Hollywood and was trying to figure out my next move because I had an idea for personalized animated birthday videos for kids, and I had put a bumper sticker on the back of my car that said, "Animators do it for the sell of it." A woman named Linda, who lived in the apartment building next door to me, asked me when we saw each other walking our dogs if I worked in the animation industry, having seen my bumper sticker. I told her no, unfortunately. I was just taking classes at the union offices up the street. But I very much wanted to be an animator and had an acting background, and she said, "Oh, that's cool. I used to work at Bluth Studios." Bluth Studios, of course, at the time was the home of The Secret of NIMH, The Land Before Time, An American Tale, and the video game Dragon's Lair that I literally probably put a college education's worth of quarters into as a 12-year-old at the arcade. I asked her if she was an animator, and she explained that she had worked in the office, but was friends with some of the artists there. In fact, some of those friends had recently opened a small, independent animation studio called the Hollywood Cartoon Company, just a mile or two away, right there in North Hollywood. I explained to her that I would love an opportunity to talk to them and see if there might be a situation there for me. And so she kindly reached out to Rocky Solotov, who was the general manager of the studio. Rocky spoke to me and then put me in touch with Sue Shakespeare, who was the executive producer. After speaking to her, I then finally was scheduled for an in-person interview with Skip Jones, who was the studio's creative director. Skip met with me and looked at my examples from my portfolio and told me, "Well, Ron, you're definitely rough around the edges, but there's no question that you've got a lot of passion and enthusiasm." I explained that I was working nights as a security guard, and if they would have me, that I was willing to work at the studio Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for free, just to be able to learn the craft. Skip said he would talk to the rest of the crew and get back to me. Well, they decided to give me a shot. And so my weekdays for the next year consisted of working at the studio from 9 to 5, going home and spending a little time with my girlfriend Lori while I ate dinner, and then heading to work at the security job up at a private complex of estates called The Summit on Mulholland Drive near Coldwater Canyon in the Hollywood Hills. I would work from 11 p.m. until 7 a.m., and because it was the only time I could hopefully get some rest, I would go out and do a patrol and then park the car in the one undeveloped lot in the entire community and catnap for 30 minutes at a time. By the way, that empty lot eventually became the house of a successful musical artist from the 90s to present day. And if you know her at all personally, then there's no doubt who I'm talking about. So, I guess you could say I slept at her house? Comment quiz! Who do you think I'm talking about? I'd love to know in the comments below. Remember, all the cool kids comment. In the next episode, I will talk in more detail about the Hollywood Cartoon Company and the artist there who taught me everything I needed to know to begin my animation career. And so to make sure that you don't miss that video in this series or any of the other videos that we post here on Animation Trainers, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and switch that bell. And would you like to have a private session with me where we can discuss how to improve your animation skills working with me directly one-on-one? Then please visit our website at animationtrainers.com and schedule a session with me. My name is Ron Friedman, and I hope that we will see you for our next video here at Animation Trainers. In the meantime, keep it moving.